everybody. Welcome to today's pick a card reading. So I'm a little bit late, but better late than never, for the August 2023 pick a card reading. So we will go ahead and jump right in and see what messages come out for you. This could be general messages, you know, covering everything from career and finances to love and romance, or anything else that's gonna show up, but we'll see what the cards have to say. I've got 3 piles. Pile number 1 with the relaxation card and the little heart. Let's see. There we go. And then we've got pile number 2 with illumination. And we've got the little cloud. And then we've got pile number 3 with adventures. And the cute little blue sunglasses. So take a moment, pause the video if you need to, see which pile resonates for you, and select that pile. You can choose more than one pile if more than one is calling your name. So I will put timestamps down below, and let's go ahead and jump right in. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the relaxation card, then this pile is for you. So right off the bat, this may be a month where you're really gonna need to take time out for yourself. This person's laying in this hammock and reading a book at nighttime, so I'm seeing like maybe some of you are really wanting to get into reading more, or maybe relaxation practices prior to bedtime. I'm seeing some people actually reading before bedtime to help them relax and get to sleep. Maybe some of you have insomnia or sleep issues, and you really want to try to combat that and figure out a way to get more rest in. So let's go ahead and see what else the cards have for you. Camera's not focusing. Come on, there we go. Okay, let's see what comes out. All right, Spirit, what is happening for pile number 1 in the month of October? 2 cards, please, Spirit. What's happening for pile number 1 in the month of October? This one's sticking out, so I'm taking it. We've got, okay, Queen of Cups. And then we've got the 3 of Swords. Okay, so Queen of Cups, loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. That's where the relaxation is going to come in. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends, follow your heart. And then with the 3 of Swords, we've got great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges. Healing misunderstandings and being there for those in need. So a couple of things I'm getting with this is that some of you, you're not actually the ones that are hurt. I'm getting that in the month of August, there's somebody who's close to you who's actually hurt, because we've got a deep love of family and friends here, and we've also got being there for those in need. So I feel like for a lot of you, somebody you're close with, friend, family, co-worker, is going through a tough time, and you are going to step up and actually be a rock for them. You're going to be that emotional support, that Queen of Cups, the shoulder to cry on. They need help is what I'm getting. And I think it's more emotional help. Maybe somebody went through a breakup. Maybe somebody's having, you know, maybe they lived with their partner and they're having to move out. Maybe somebody lost a job. I don't know what it is, but that is a message that's coming through strongly. Now, for others of you, you could be healing heartbreak. It's interesting that this came up. We've got the heart on here. Yeah. And then I actually selected the heart for this reading. I selected it because it kind of matched this moon, the orangish color on the moon. But it's interesting that we've got the 2 hearts on here. So for a lot of you, you're taking time out for yourself with this relaxation, and you're actually healing some wounds that you may have, some old wounds. So let's go ahead and see what else comes out in the cards. Spirit, whatever messages do you have for the month of August for pile number 1? What does pile number 1 need to know about their month of August? That's too many, Spirit. I just need 2, please. 2 cards for pile number 1. There's 1. This one's sticking out, so I'm going to take it. Okay. We've got the High Priestess. And we've got the Nine of Cups. Okay. Trying to fit all this in here. Sort of. So with the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess talks about gaining some sort of higher perspective, higher knowledge. It's almost like it comes directly from the universe. And it's also, to me, sometimes it's like seeing things objectively. It's like not... Like if something didn't go your way with this 3 of Swords here, it's like being able to be mature about it and see things from like, it's not quite the Hanged Man, but it's like getting knowledge from the universe and seeing things from a higher perspective. Okay, so being following your intuition, right? And that's what the Queen of Cups is about too. Trust your intuition. So there's something intuitively you know that's not working out, that you know, it's not great for you. Maybe this is your friend, family, coworker. You know something's not fully 100% healthy, right? With that 3 of Swords. And it's almost like you can see this coming. Like you know something is going to come to an end. It's going to be really heartbreaking. With the Knight of Cups here, typically that relates to love. I'm going to be honest. But it's a lot of following your heart and doing what you need to do. Again, with the heart, right? It's a bit of a theme, right? Following your heart, filling your cup and doing what makes you happy, what really fulfills you. You can actually see he's got that 1 cup. He's just chilling on his horse, but you know, he's got that cup filled. It's almost like he's taking a water break, like stopping to take a drink. So I feel like August is going to be a month for you again to slow down. What fills your cup, pile number 1? That's the question. Spirit, what other messages do you have for pile number 1 for the month of August? Judgment, Scorpio energy. So we've got Queen of Cups already. That's typically Cancer energy. I'll just say Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We've also got High Priestess, which some people associate it with Cancer, but I associate it with Pisces because I'd flip them, High Priestess and the Moon, because the Moon actually rules Cancer in astrology. So, but some people say Cancer. So, and then we've got more water energy here with the Nine of Cups. We've got Scorpio with Judgment, and we've got 4 of Cups here, which I believe is a Scorpio card. So, is it Scorpio, Cancer? No, I think it is Scorpio. But anyway, it's a lot of water energy. So Judgment is all about, it's something that it's like you're going through a renewal phase. Essentially, that's what it is. Judgment talks about you're going through a stagnant period because this angel is raising the dead, right? So they've been dead. Nothing's going on. They're being raised from their coffins. And it feels like you've been through this sort of like stagnant, stuck energy, where things aren't really working out in your favor. And it feels like something's going to come along and kind of shake you up, wake you up. This is kind of a card of second chances. So if something's not working out, and you're not seeing things clearly, it's gonna come through and say, hey, yeah, let me blare this trumpet so you can pay attention. And it's interesting because Four of Cups also talks about stuck, stagnant energy, not paying attention to something, but there's some sort of offer coming in from the universe. It's like this person's not even really like, they're just kind of bored. But I feel like something is coming in to shake things up. You're going to start seeing things more clearly with that High Priestess, and you're going to get some sort of opportunity coming in. Let's see, what else, Spirit? What other messages do you have for pile number 1 for the month of August? Knight of Cups can, you know, like I said, talk about filling your cup, but it can also talk about movement forward. Knights are all about forward movement, so they go forward on their horse, however fast they may go, towards some sort of purpose, right? And I feel like with a lot of you, you're trying to figure out what that purpose is, and that's what you're trying to go for. So we've got Queen of Wands, which is passionate, take charge, energetic. Yeah, we're seeing you come out of that energy. And the Magician, resourcefulness, manifestation, making things happen. So this is you really taking time to focus on what it is you want. Like I said, filling your cup. You know something's not working out. Something's going to end up breaking your heart. And, you know, you're getting that second opportunity, that second wind to move forward in life. And this is something you've been manifesting, pile number 1. I feel like there's a lot going on for you in the month of August, and that's why you might need to relax and take a break. It's interesting. We've got the house card here. It can talk about moving house, buying a new house, you know, just moving to a new apartment, something like that. I meant to say it a minute ago, but we had all this water energy, and I kept thinking Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. High Priestess is normally Cancer energy. Cancer rules the 4th house, and the 4th house has to do with home and family. So for a lot of you, this is you having some sort of breakup around the home, some sort of separation, and now with this come out, it made me think of it. It's moving house. Number 20 could be significant, but interesting, we've got 20 here, and then we've got Judgment is card number 20 as well. So this could be happening around the 20th of August. Maybe you're buying a new house and you'll finalize it on the 20th of August, and this has already happened. But what I'm mainly seeing is that you have manifested this. You're taking charge. You're moving forward. You're more energetic. In some ways, I feel like whatever this energy was, it was weighing you down. You were really stuck, stagnant, heartbroken. I feel like this could have been a breakup in the past, but it's like you're coming out of that. It's like you can see the light again. You're doing what's going to make you happy, and you're just going to move forward and make all your dreams come true with that Magician card here. I feel like big things are happening for you, pile number 1, and I feel like August is just the starting point. So hopefully something in this reading resonated for you. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this Illumination card and this little cloud, then this pile's for you. I picked this because it kind of looks like a hazy cloud right here. So what I'm getting right off the bat with this card is that a lot of you are receiving some sort of spiritual download in the month of August. This is something that's coming to light. You can see that it's very dark back here, but then suddenly it's a lot lighter. I feel like you've been reflecting a lot. That's what the water makes me think of with this reflection here. You've been reflecting a lot about where you want to be in life, what you want to do, which direction you should take. And I feel like you're going to finally get the answer to that. So let's jump in and see what messages Spirit has for you. Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 2 for the month of August? One more card, please. okay, 2 more. All right. Okay, so first up, we've got the Two of Cups. Then we've got the World. This is Capricorn energy. Then we've got the Nine of Swords. Okay, so for a lot of you, you've got new love coming in with that Two of Cups energy. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've been single for a while. Maybe this is coming to an end. Some sort of cycle is coming to an end with that World card. But basically with the Two of Cups, it's falling in love or the resurgence of a romantic relationship. So for some of you, this could be someone from the past. It does not have to be. I know a lot of you do not want your ex back. Trust me, I understand. But for a lot of you, this is a brand new start, a new love. Forgiveness and the ending of challenges, exchanging gifts, and don't give up on people you love. With the World here, the World is the last card in the major arcana. So it signifies completion of this journey you've been on, whatever that journey may be. It's been a very long journey, I can't tell you that much. But yeah, it's all about success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Interesting that came out with the illumination. Freedom to do whatever you want and be proud of yourself. And then with the Nine of Swords here, that's talking about unfounded fears, expecting the worst, and then creating some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy because you think something bad is going to happen when it's actually not. Like you're manifesting that if you think that, but it wasn't actually going to happen. You're allowing your worry to grow out of proportion to a situation. You're having sleepless nights, and that you need to refocus your thoughts. That's what the Nine of Swords is about. So you got to get out of your head. I feel like this has to do with this illumination. I said at the beginning, we've got this darkness over here, and you can see the moon. It's at nighttime. Can't sleep. Wide awake. And I feel like even if you haven't been having sleepless nights, it almost feels like you've been in the dark. Like you've had this dark cloud weighing over you, and you're ready for something new. You're ready to kind of step into the light. You're ready for that spiritual enlightenment like the World talks about, and that illumination. You're ready for things to get better in your life. What other messages do you have for pile number 2 for the month of August, Spirit? Pile number 2 for the month of August, please. One more, please, for pile number 2 for the month of August. That's too many. One more, please. I'm going to take this one because it came out, well, I don't know what's up with this deck. Or this pile, I should say. Only 3 cards come out, but there was one hidden behind it. Okay, I'll take them. That's fine. We'll deal with it. Alright, so first up is the Ten of Wands. So there's that ending we were talking about. It's felt like a heavy burden for you, pile number 2. That whatever this is, it's really bothered you. It feels like you've had a lot going on for this long journey, and you're just ready for it to all be over. We've got 2 of Pentacles, and then we've got the 3 of Cups. So yeah, you've been going back and forth about something. Now, for a lot of you, this could be a change in career. It's interesting, we got 2 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles here. Some of you could have had more than one person that you were going back and forth on. Like, should I pick this person or should I pick that person? Which person's the best for me? Which provides more love, more stability? And you were kind of just weighing your options. 2 of Pentacles talks about weighing your options. It can also signify having more than one job and trying to balance that out. But I feel like you're kind of wearing yourself thin. You're stressed out, especially with that 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. One thing is, I believe it's in this deck, the 2 of Pentacles shows, it it shows the guy on a tightrope, and he's trying to balance those pentacles out while he's on a tightrope and on like a ship in choppy waters. So if that feels like your life right now, that's definitely a message for you. It just feels like, yeah, there it is. Choppy waters, on a boat, on a tightrope. He's got coins and he's got stopwatches, or like little, yeah, it's like there's clocks on there. One of them says 12:30 and the other one says 12:35. So I don't know if that's significant for you anyway. But anyway, and basically he's trying to juggle his time, his energy, his money. And for a lot of you, it could be anything that you're trying to juggle. But for most of you, it's like working too hard, having multiple jobs, but it's saying you need to bring balance and fun back into your life. You have multiple priorities. Some of you are trying to balance your finances out, but I'm seeing that it's over with that World card here. All that staying up at night, the heavy burdens, all that's being lifted. Because we've got Three of Cups here. That's a card of celebration. It's a card of, you know, great success and triumph, and like a party card. Like, you know, if you got a really great announcement, this would be like paying off student loans, or paying off your house, or an engagement, or a baby shower, or something like that. It's where you can just celebrate with other people that you've had this great accomplishment. And with the World card, it talks about success and great accomplishments. So something in your life, some sort of cycle in August, is coming to an end. What other messages do you have for pile number 2 for the month of August, please, Spirit? Pile number 2 for the month of August. We've got the Devil card, which is more Capricorn energy. We saw that Capricorn energy with the World. Now we're seeing it again. Okay, so we've got the Devil and the Four of Cups. I feel like for a lot of you, this, whatever this ending is, again, it hasn't been easy with all the wands and the Nine of Swords, but it almost feels like, sometimes I look at the Devil as like the devil on your shoulder, whispering things in your ear, and listening to those conscious, intrusive thoughts, negative thoughts, right? And it's kind of kept you in this place of, it feels like stagnancy with the Four of Cups. It feels like, you know, you haven't really been happy, but it feels like there's something coming in that's going to bring you out of that. It could be that love. That Two of Cups, though, could also be a business partnership. It's all about partnership. And I think it's a kind of a warning, like, careful with, you know, focusing too much on the negative, that you don't miss something positive in the long run, in the process. Because there could be something coming in for you in August, and you need to pay attention and make sure that you're focused and not procrastinating, not, sometimes there are addictions with the Devil card. I'm not talking about like drugs and alcohol. I'm talking like addictions to watching Netflix, watching YouTube videos, social media. It's like you can procrastinate and put off things that need to be done. And it'd be so much so that maybe you miss something actually coming in. So there could be something important coming in that the universe is trying to hand to you in the month of August. Something worth celebrating, right? And you're busy trying to balance your priorities, focusing on the negative, and you may not see this coming. So I feel like that's a bit of a warning. What other messages do you have for pile number 2 for the month of August, Spirit? Pile number 2 for the month of August, please. Thank you. And let's go ahead and get the last pile number 2 for the month of August, please, Spirit. What's the message for pile number 2 for the month of August? Pile number 2 for the month of August, please, Spirit. Great. Alright. So we've got the Eight of Swords now. We had the Nine of Swords, and we've got Death. More Scorpio energy with that Death card. Lots of, oh no, we had Capricorn energy, sorry. Now we've got Scorpio energy. Eight of Swords talks about feeling trapped. I just said feeling stuck with the Four of Cups, but yeah, it's feeling trapped, blind to the truth, and self-limiting. Then we've got Death with new beginnings, transformation, and powerful movement. So it feels like for a lot of you, you've been keeping yourself trapped. Like that Nine of Swords energy where you're up at night, you're worried. Maybe some of you had financial struggles, something's not working out with that. And it's like you're not realizing that you can just free yourself. It's all in your head. That there is a way out. And I feel like that's what this Four of Cups is. There is something coming in. This makes sense with the Devil now and the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords here. This is all in your head, pile number 2. This is your self-limiting beliefs. That said, the Devil on your shoulder with the intrusive, negative thoughts, right? Where they're like, you're never going to get out of this. You can't be this person. You can't do that. You're not going to get that job. You're not going to get that person. You have to drown those out. You have to push them away. Tell those thoughts like, yeah, I am, actually. You don't know what you're talking about. Which sounds nuts. I know. You're talking to yourself, essentially. But if you find a way to control those thoughts, they become less and less and less intrusive over time, which means you are in control. And when you don't have that Devil on your shoulder anymore, when you flick him off of there, then you've got, it's basically the gate opens wide for you. The door is open. Multiple doors are open. You've got the new beginnings. You're going through transformation. You've got powerful movement forward, right? Something has to end. This Devil on your shoulder, these negative thoughts, the negative ways of thinking, the stuck, stagnant energy, so something new can begin. So I feel like you have to cut out the self-limiting beliefs so you can move forward. And then the last one is change. There it is. With, just like that Death card, new beginnings, transformation, powerful movement forward. And we've got the car here. You can see the bags are packed. He's bringing this bag out too. Some of you could be moving. Some of you could be going on a trip. We do have the World card here. That is the card of travel. Somewhere in the world. So some of you could actually be moving or traveling somewhere new in the month of August. But what I feel mostly for this is that you are just going through a lot of transformation with yourself. Like within yourself, within your life. And because you transform yourself, everything around you transforms. Everything around you changes. Your whole life is going to change. Pile number 2. I feel that very strongly. But you have to get out of your head first. You have to get rid of those self-limiting beliefs so you can live the life you've always dreamed of and live the best possible life that you can imagine. And I truly believe that you could do that. So hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this adventures pile or adventures card, then this is the pile for you. Some of you, right off the bat, what I'm getting is that you're going to be going on some sort of adventure. Could be to a tropical location because we do have this tropical setting on here. It doesn't have to be. Some of you I'm picking up the beach for sure. But I feel like some of you have been really wanting to get away for a while. You need a break. You need to take a vacay. And I feel like that's happening for you in the month of August. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you. Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 3 for the month of August, please? I'd like just to see what comes out for you. One more, please, Spirit. One more, please, for pile number 3. Thank you. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. We've got 2 of Pentacles. This is funny because I just talked about this card in pile number 2. So there may be something in that pile for you. And we've got 3 of Wands. I'm saying yes, 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 because we've got the ships coming in. This can also sometimes for me talk about travel. But 2 of Pentacles talks about working too hard or working multiple jobs. I just said some of you may need to take a vacation because you've been working too hard. It's also talking about the need to bring balance and fun into your life. Okay, yeah. Juggling multiple priorities and trying to balance your budget and finances. 3 of Wands talks about planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors, and being patient as you decide what's next. So the message I'm getting right now for you is that a lot of you are working very hard. Now this could be a regular 9-to-5 job. It could be a 9-to-5 job. I'm getting, because there's 2 Pentacles, it means more than one job sometimes. And it feels like a lot of you may be trying to start a side hustle, a side business while you keep the main 9-to-5 job. Like you're just trying to make extra money, which I totally get, especially in this economy right now. And I feel like you're planting the seeds now, so you can get abundance later on, which gives me that 3 of Wands vibe. I'm also noticing that some of you could have already done this because the 3 of Wands talks about waiting for your ships to come in. You've already... The 2 of Wands is behind her, right? 2 of Wands is behind her. 2 of Wands talks about picking a path. The road splits. You have to pick a new path. And she's already chosen that path. She already has set out. She's now got that Ace of Wands in her hand. She's ready for the new, right? So she's ready to go. She's waiting for her ships to come in. So I feel like for a lot of you, you've already done the work. And now you're ready to reap the rewards. But in the meantime, you need a little vacay. You gotta rest and relax. You gotta be patient as you decide what's next. And how better to be patient than being on vacation, right? I also feel like a lot of you are taking time out to decide what's next in your life. I just saw 3:33 on the timer, by the way. And this is card number 3. So, it feels like a lot of you are definitely trying to figure out what comes next in life. What am I doing? Or, you know, what's going on? You know, do I want to keep going with this job? Do I want to try to get a promotion? Do I want to try to transfer to a new career or another job? Do I want to keep this side hustle going or trying to get my business? You know, it's like you're taking a break from all that. I feel like your mind is just kind of going, it's like very quickly just rushing around, and you've had enough. You're like, I need a break. All right, Spirit, what other messages do you have for pile number 3 for the month of August? Pile number 3 for the month of August, please, Spirit. What message do you have for pile number 3 for the month of August? Pile number 3. For the month of August, we're going to take that one, and then we're going to take, I want this one. Okay. Okay, so we've got the King of Swords, and then the Hanged Man. So King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and Hanged Man is Pisces energy. So again, this is you. Hanged Man is taking time out to figure out what it is you want, which direction you want to go. That's interesting because I know there's one deck, I think it's this deck, where beside the Hanged Man is a path and it splits into 2 different paths. It goes along and just splits. And I just talked about that with the 2 of Wands behind her. That's what it reminds me of. The Hanged Man is taking time out, trying to see things from a different perspective, which would explain why you might be going on an adventure. Also, I'm thinking going on an adventure like The Hobbit, too. We've got Smeagol here. This is the Lord of the Rings tarot deck. But we've got King of Swords here, so I feel like you're being very logical about this, pile number 3. I don't feel like you're going all emotional and what may or may not work out. I feel like you're really honing in on some sort of plan, like a logical, realistic plan that will work out for you in the long run. You don't want something that is temporary. You don't want to, you don't want to screw things up. Let's be real. You want whatever this is to pan out. You want to be able to, reap the rewards, reap your abundance later on. You don't want to have whatever this is be a failure. So, I also feel like, too, with the King of Swords, that talks about mental energy. And again, I was talking about your mind going like 90 miles a minute. And it feels like it's just, what my mind feels very jumbled right now. It's like, I want to think about this thing and that thing and this thing and that thing. And I feel like with the King of Swords does talk about communication, because the sword's energy, but he knows how to control his mind, his thoughts. He's very logical about everything. So I feel like you want to get in that energy, but you're going to get that with a little time off. What other messages do we have for pile number 3 for the, for the month of August, please, Spirit? Pile number 3 for the month of August. Okay, so the Moon and the Ace of Wands flipped over, but they did not come out. So I usually take jumpers, not flippers. Okay. We've got the Lovers, and we've got Eight of Swords. So this is interesting. So a lot of you could have new love coming in. That's Gemini energy. Again, we just talked about King of Swords, Gemini energy. And then we've got Eight of Swords here. So more mental energy. Now, the Lovers doesn't always have to talk about being in love, finding your person. It talks about a choice. So again, I feel like a lot of you, you're making a choice in August for some, I don't know what this is related to. It's going to be different for everyone, but that's what it feels like. And it's interesting. I'm just talking about being in your mind, and I feel like my mind's going like 90 miles a minute and I can't focus on anything. And here we have the Eight of Swords, and this talks about mental imprisonment. You can see the swords, which represent air energy or mental energy, communication and stuff, are blocking her. She's blindfolded, her hands are bound. This can be like a it's basically, how can I describe it? It's like you're doing it, you're just feeling trapped. You're kind of blind to the truth. It's self-limiting is what it is, but it's all in your head. And that's the thing. It's all in your head. She's not actually trapped by these swords. They're not even in the ground. This is all just in her imagination. So I feel like in some ways you're making a choice to leave this mental prison. You're leaving it behind is what I'm getting. So you can have more clarity on your path forward and planning for the long term. Spirit, what other messages do you have for pile number 3 for the month of August, please? Pile number 3 for the month of August. That one's sticking out, so I'm taking it. And let's get the final one, please, Spirit. Pile number 3 for the month of August. Thank you. Okay, there we go. I like seeing that card. Okay. So, we've got Six of Wands reversed, and then we've got Page of Wands. Six of Wands reversed is disgrace, mob mentality, ego check. And Page of Wands is good news, bright ideas, and rush in head first. Head first. Oh, man. So, Six of Wands can also talk about just feeling like you're not accomplishing what you want to accomplish. Because upright, it talks about achievement, recognition, success, being in the spotlight. It just feels like you're not where you want to be, pile number 3. It feels like you really want to, with that juggling and planning for the future, you're just not where you want to be right now. Let's just put it that way. I feel like with the Page of Wands, you have those bright ideas. You really do. And you're ready to go, again, head first into this. But you got to really sit down with yourself and figure out what it is you want. And I feel like all these ideas are rushing around your mind, and you just need to take time out for yourself to figure out what you want to do. I feel like you are going to figure it out, though. I feel like that's part of the vacation. Like, okay, well, let me take a little mini vacay. This could be a staycation, too, you know? And then figure out how I'm going to proceed forward. Then we've got unexpected income, card number 27. So, yeah, I feel like whatever you're working on, this is going to happen. You're not seeing this coming. You know, maybe you get back from your little staycay, vacay, and then somebody says, I would love it. Let me put it right there. I would love it if I could buy your product. I heard about it from so-and-so, or maybe you have an Etsy shop and they bought something on there, and, you know, as soon as you get back, you're like, yes, maybe I'll clear my mind, figure out what I want, go for it, and my manifestations are already coming in. I feel like a lot of you, this is some sort of side hustle, side business, something. It's almost like you took a leap of faith towards something, and you're waiting for something to work out with this job, career, whatever this is. And it's something that you can take pride in. It's something you love to do. It's something that you want others to love as well. So I do feel like with this unexpected income, you know, this, once you make that choice and are logical about what it is you want, what you're gonna go for, then that's when you direct your energy towards that, that's when your manifestations start coming in. That's when the universe says, okay, you wanted this, here you go. Now your energy's not all over the place. It's not in that Two of Pentacles where you're like, should I do this? Should I do that? You're focusing it on this one area, and you're going to see the result. You're going to see that unexpected income come in. So yeah, this feels like this could be a gift of some sort. But otherwise it feels almost like you're putting yourself out there, your work, whatever it is, and people are wanting to buy it. So those are all the messages I have for you, pile number 3. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.